Alright, this is a pretty good angle because it makes me look like a V on the face. So, doing some comp prep. It is Friday, October the 18th, and tomorrow is the 19th, which is MCX. I have not put up anything on my channel in a while. I needed a break, and I don't know if you can hear it. I'm a little bit slightly congested. I came back from Europe, and my boyfriend and I were so sick. We were sick for, I guess, the last week or so, and I'm just getting better, so I really didn't feel like doing any like editing or anything like that, even artwork. It was very limited. I did film some stuff for a Patreon vlog, but that's going to be up for patrons in a little bit, and it's mostly like personal stuff. Anyway, so as you can see, I am in the middle of prepping for the convention for tomorrow, and yeah, my hair, I showered this morning. I'm actually wearing some eyeshadow because I feel like I bought some eyeshadow for the trip for Europe because I felt like I needed to put a little bit more effort into my appearance. The last few months I've just been so haggard and tired, and I just haven't had the time to kind of think about what I look like lately. So I bought some eyeshadow, just one color, and I'm gonna try and do that again for a while. I was also getting bored of just regular eyeliner every day. So anyway, I am doing, right now I'm doing some more Strange Cat set. I just refilled, I'll show you in a bit, I just refilled the animal buttons, and then I did some toasty button sets. I'm kind of in a standstill with the Strange Cats because in my last convention, which was the Toronto Stationery Show, there wasn't much interest. I don't know if it's because the show itself wasn't really geared towards, well, this is kind of stationary. But no, it didn't do very well. I have 3 of them left because I did send them to patrons, but I sold maybe like 2 of them, so I don't know, maybe it's just too big of a set for people to commit the money to. There's just too much buttons or something, I don't know, or it's just maybe people would probably just want 1 or 2 of them, and I'm debating whether or not to make sets and also have them like individual for people to buy. But then if there were individuals, people would probably not buy the set. So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know. The toasty set did a lot better, I think, because there's less buttons. Plus I had sold them for $3 for the 4 buttons, just so people are more enticed to buy them, and I did sell most of them. So I don't know. I do not know. I'm in the middle of a lot of things. I also started doing my Patreon stuff. Speaking of Patreon, I have a couple updates on that as well. I'm gonna drink some coffee. So yeah, just gonna be a lot of con prepping for this vlog and some updates as well. So I'm gonna kind of pepper it in throughout the studio vlog here. Okay, check back with you later. I am also running out of button parts, so I bought 1,000 button parts, maybe, I don't even remember, last year now? Oh, no, earlier this year I bought some button parts, so I'm running out. I think by the end of this convention I'm going to buy more button parts. Sorry, my printers are both going. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy some more button parts. The next convention, I don't have a next convention lined up, but I did apply for TCAF again for 2020, and I also applied for VanCAF, which is Vancouver, which will be around the time TCAF is. So I'm most likely not going to be I'm most likely not going to get into TCAF again this year because it'll be my 3rd year in a row, and I don't know, but I tried anyway, and so Vancouver, I'm more likely to get in there. So I need button parts for that. I wish there was a convention I can do maybe in November or December, because I kind of have a convention in the summer usually, and then 1 in the fall, which is this, and usually 2 in the fall if I can get into Canzine, but I didn't do that this year because again I was in Europe, and then MCX, but I wish I had something in November or December. So anyway, button parts are going to be bought at some point because I am running out of them. I am actually not going to be making any more sketchbook sets for this convention, and I have also officially retired them on my store, so you cannot get these sketchbook sets anymore. I might come out with new designs later on. I don't know when, no guarantee. They don't do as well on my store and at conventions anyway, but I do like having them because I think they're really cute. So at some point in the future, I am going to be making more sketchbook sets, but I'm not going to restock for this convention. And I also have a lot of Strange Brood sticker sets left from the Toronto Stationery Show, so I don't have to make any more of those. And then today, it's also going to be a Cricut day. I'm going to be printing a lot of stickers to sell tomorrow. And obviously I'm cutting up more, I'm preparing more comics, and then I might actually bring back some of my Sexy Tuna comics volume 1 and 2 if I have it, because I know I have some remaining in my cupboards there, and I should, you know, fold them and make them, because it is a comic convention. And then yeah, just lots of stuff to do. I am happy that I have my energy back because I haven't been sick for that long, and I haven't been sick in general for a while, so it really knocked me down a peg or two when I was sick. Yeah, one is higher than the other. Brr. Brr. A set. Okay, all my comic printing is done for now. I printed 10 copies of Dental Plan and 10 copies of A Garden View. I have to check my stocks for Story. I think I have some. Anyway, I just wanted to take this opportunity because it's quiet. There's nothing printing out right now, and no Cricut going. The Cricut's going to be going all day today, so prepare for that throughout the whole vlog. But I decided to do sets of the Strange Cats. I did 10. I'm aiming for 15. Because even if they don't sell, I already have them up on my store. So if you are interested in getting a Strange Cats button set or a Toasty button set, they are now up on the shop. I also added a few more new things, like I added the slasher sticker sheet, which I will be printing out today for the convention tomorrow. I also added 30 copies, 30 limited art prints for convention fields, which was the speed paint that I did when I was away. So there's going to be only 30 copies of those sold ever. I did send them to patrons for an exclusive print, but in terms of like a big 8.5 by 11 print, there's only going to be 30, and I have so far sold 2. So thank you so much for the people who bought those. It's just because I don't think I will be creating a new art book next year, so I'm just going to be sticking with prints for a bit. And you know me, I don't really do a lot of prints. So those are all up in the shop if you're interested. The link will be down below. So now I am switching gears, and I'm actually going to pin the... I did a bunch of the... Hold on, let me show you. The Tim Hortons set, the sushi set, and the raccoon set. I find that the Tim Hortons set does really well for people who are, for older people, like teenagers, like late teenagers and adults usually really like the Tim Hortons set, because again, it's Timmy's. I like that. The raccoon set does really well too, because people really like the garbage one, and the garbage is not sold individually, so I think people are drawn to the garbage pin. The sushi ones don't do that well, but I have a bunch of them out because I do have backings left for them, so might as well. So I'm going to be doing this for a bit, and then I'm going to move on to... I actually have to check if I have stock for the Story comic first, and think about what other comics I want to have up on sale. Every time a convention rolls around, I'm always like, I want to have something new. Technically, these button sets are new. They weren't in last year's MCX, but I always want something new in a convention, and sometimes I just can't do that. So I will have Dental Plan, Garden View. Oh, To All the Witches I've Loved Before. I should print those out. The Plateful art book, my Drawings art book, my Out of Body books. I have those, a bunch of those still. So yeah, okay, let's check. Okay, so these have to be cut. I've decided to just cut them on my own because it's faster. Also, it's relaxing for me. And the Cricut will do the kiss cuts. Okay, move aside, please. Alright. I also will have a bunch of leftover prints from the Toronto Stationery Show. A bunch of originals for sale as well. Take these out. These are my stickers. Okay, it looks like I have some story left. How many? One hand? No. Kind of lopsided. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just have to print 4 more to make 10, and I'll have 10 in stock for every comic, I think. So that's good. So I'll print a bunch of those out right now. By the way, I have not touched any footage I did from Europe, and I have a lot of it because I want to have a block of time where I can just sit down and relax and edit it, because it's going to be fun. I would love to see how the footage turned out for that. And it's going to be my Filipino accent is coming out. It's going to be available for patrons to watch at some point, hopefully soon, because there is a lot of clips. So I will be editing that for Patreon, and if you are interested in seeing that, I will eventually put it up on my YouTube, but it'll be a while. These are all my displays. So I have to do that too. I have a lot of things to do. Keep that. Okay, looks like I have some Shopao paint. Oh! See, my Inktober zine does really well, but it's from 2017, and I'm so sad. Oh, it's so dark. Hold on. I'm kind of sad that I still really want to participate in Inktober and make another Inktober zine like this for 2019, but I am so cramped for time that I don't know if I can get to that. So maybe if I feel like I have leftovers of these, so let me just hold on. Yeah, so I have a bunch more Inktober 2017 to fold and cut. But again, like, I don't know if I want to sell them because it's so old. Kind of outdated. I even got rid of it in my shop. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Anyway, I do have some Sexy Tuna comics, so I'm going to fold a bunch of these up. I even have volume 2, so I'm going to go through that and print those. I still have a bunch of Fry Cook. Man, maybe I'll sell Fry Cook. I organized this one quite some time ago, so I have a lot of old shit. Okay, let's just try and focus on one thing. So I'm going to focus on printing out Story. Still one of my favorite zines, so, but this was back in 20... Joy did not put the year. I tried to put the years on here, but man, I think this was 2017 or 2018. Still really like this. Maybe I don't have any copies left, so I won't be selling them, unfortunately. But good. Okay. Sexy Tuna stuff. Now to print out more Story. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3. this convention is also fairly slow. I am on the second floor for this round. I think because I asked for a full table, that's why they put me on the second floor, and a lot of the artists on the first floor are like half tables, so I don't know. It all might also because I've been tabling with them for the last maybe 2 or 3 years now, so maybe I'm just like an older tabler, so they're like, it's okay if I'm upstairs, and I'm fine with that. It's all good. I don't know how the traffic is really, but yeah, again, since it's a slower convention, I might even open up commission spots so I can do something with my time, but I have to find the time to kind of experiment with that tonight. I was hoping to do it earlier this week, but work was busy, so anyway, that's it so far. I just wanted to show you that, and I think I can move these buttons aside. I still have a problem with having the spots here empty, so I don't know what to do. I also need to print out more of the duck design because that's the only one that I need to fill up. And then I'm still on the fence about making individual caps on here, so I don't know. And the Toasty set is never going to be an individual because they just look good together as a set. Alright, move this aside so I have more space. Oh, I'm wearing my pumpkin earrings that I bought many years ago. It's actually made by an artist. I remember buying it at the Hamilton art crawl, one of the art crawls, and that was like one of my first exposures to seeing an artist sell their own thing. And yeah, and then I tried earrings after that, and that didn't really last. But speaking of things like this, I still have a lot of my felt figures left. Well, not a lot. I have like these guys left. So these are going to be sold at the MCX as well. They never got sold at the Toronto Stationery Show, so I sent 2 off to patrons for my ultimate parcel. Oh. But yeah, so these guys are still a thing. Yeah, so now again I'm putting these guys together, and while the printer is quiet for now, I still have to print out the interior pages for story. I thought I would do a little bit of talking. Sorry if this vlog is just like prepping and talking. I feel like whenever I don't vlog or upload anything for a while, I have to update you about everything, but really I can't do that. That's too much. So, pertinent things are Patreon. I've done a change again, so if you are a Sticker Club patron, make sure to check the post that I put up I think a day ago. I'm just basically stopping my $5 sticker club because I need to rebalance the stuff that I do in terms of every month. I just find that every month I'm focusing too much on the Patreon packages and not really getting into working on comics, which was one of my main goals for Patreon. So I have removed that tier and I have switched it over to a $10 sticker club tier. So the stickers are going to be bigger for the $10 you pledge. So if you are a $5 sticker club patron, make sure to edit your pledge, either unpledge or pledge to a cheaper tier or pledge to the $10 tier by, I would say, before November the 1st, because that's when credit cards are charged. So if your card gets charged on the 1st of November for the $5 sticker club, you will not get a physical package mailed to you. You will just receive rewards from the $1 and $3 tier, which is the media club tier, where I will be posting vlogs and stuff. So oh no, I forgot to put the stickers in there. So yeah, that's one major change on Patreon. Sorry for the people who pledged on the $5 sticker club and then I got rid of it. I really apologize for that. My boyfriend also was like, why did you do that so abruptly? Because a lot of my Patreon earnings are from that $5 sticker tier, and so I have really cut a lot of my earnings every month by getting rid of that tier. And he was like, why didn't you just like maybe phase it out instead of getting rid of it completely? But my personality needs to kind of solve problems that cause me stress right away. So something like that, I would just cut it without even thinking, because obviously this is probably different for bigger issues, like if I got pregnant or something like that and I'm like, I can't be pregnant right now, I just wouldn't decide to, you know, I'd talk with family and all that stuff. That's a really okay, that's a really intense example, but anyway, I kind of want to solve my issues right away, is what I'm saying. So for that particular problem, I just had to cut that tier. And it's okay. Hopefully I can work back up to what I was getting on Patreon every month. It just takes some time. And I really thank you to the people who repledged to the $10 sticker tier right away when they saw the update. It really, really means a lot to me. I thought like I would not get anyone coming back because either they'd be pissed that I got rid of it, you know. So, so that's one of the biggest changes on Patreon. And hopefully it will let me spend more time making comics because I am itching to paint and make comics. Yeah. Inktober 2 we're currently in the midst of it, and every time I see people talk about it, I really am jealous because my schedule's just a mess. It's not I don't think it's my fault. October is usually quite a busy month for me because it's usually around the time I have a convention and take vacation. So anyway, I just hope next year I can participate. These are turning out really nicely. And then yeah, so I just wanted to cut some time spent on Patreon every month. What's happening? My dad is texting me. I actually was helping with my dad out with a project for his work the past like week. Last night they came over I helped him make like tickets for his Christmas party. So last night they came over, my whole family came over, they brought us McDonald's. I had a Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac in a long time. And I feel like it changed. It doesn't taste as good as it used to. I think the sauce is different. It's just more like tart now. I don't know. I used to enjoy it more before, but I had one last night and I was like, this is just messy. Anyway, he's texting me. Let me check what that is. Alright, pretty much good news. I asked my dad if he could bring me to the venue on Saturday for the convention, and he said yes. So I have no problem getting to the convention, and my boyfriend said he'd pick me up in the afternoon. So yeah, he was willing to bring me to the convention in the morning, but he doesn't like to wake up in the in the morning at all. So he's like, can I just do it after? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm a morning person, he's not, which has been kind of a thing between us. Well, to me it's been like annoying because I like waking up, and every time I wake up I have to kind of be quiet. So I like learned to do my own thing throughout the years, and I'm just used to it now. And every time though I'm like, one day he will become a morning person, but no, he likes to sleep in a lot.
So that night we sat down with Faye's mom, Laura, in her bedroom while her dad was watching the news downstairs. Her mom was so upset at the stories we told her. She was visibly disturbed at the point of being in tears. She kept apologizing to Faye and hugging her. Laura told us the clock in the cable box. The clock on the cable box. Faye stood there waving, smiling, making gestures, and then touching her face and gently pulling her around. I carefully ushered her back to bed and talked to her softly, trying not to actually wake her.
Okay, all the stuff I have to cut and corner. I will be listening to a podcast in the background if you are curious. It's on my Shudder account. It's called Darkest Night. I just started it, so I thought it would be good so I don't have to listen to music and get copyright striked. But I'm going to be listening to that while I cut this, just so you know.
Vivian looked out the window at the brightly lit grounds, choosing to listen and not watch. Claire and Oscar stared right back at his image, the hate evident on both their faces.
So, I assume all three of you are here, yes?
Time just slow enough to take off the back foot of anyone that walked through. Nice.
Vivian stepped over the fallen blade, scanning the long hallway for the movement of either sibling. When she was sure that none were around, she sat down and laced her shoe back on.
It is now, you can't even see that, 2 o'clock. I am going to take a lunch break. I have moved on to Cricut stuff. So here are the stickers that I'm going to be selling. I have one left of these. I'm going to print a bunch of the magic ones. People are really drawn to the tarot cards and the monkey. So And then the slasher one, the new fairy set, which I still have to send off on Patreon. Aliens, pumpkin aliens, Halloween aliens. Spring set, kitty business set. And then here are all my buttons and sets and stuff. This is all I'm gonna do. And then at the bottom here, these are misprints actually. So I'm gonna be selling them for like $1 for 2 or something like that. Because there's the smaller ones. There's an error here. And here are my comics. I've only got 4 of the volume 1 and 4 of the volume 2, which is silly, but I have them, so might as well. And then I've cut there's all the zines that I'm gonna be, all the mini comics that I'm gonna be selling, so those are all ready. But first, lunch. This podcast is okay so far. I have really been enjoying Shudder. The only issue is I feel kind of cheated because when I signed up for Shudder, I signed up for the 30-day free trial, and then I had no warning. Well, I should have been more mindful. By the time the 30 days were over, I should have canceled it, but it automatically resubscribed me. I'm happy about it. I'm happy I can watch the horror stuff, but it resubscribed me for a year, like $60. I wanted to have the choice, but I didn't have the choice because I was stupid. But I feel like sometimes I wish they would send you a notification that, oh, your 30 days are almost up, but how would they make any money, right? So anyway, I am okay with it, I guess. $60 is quite a bit of money, but I am watching stuff every single time I'm working, so yeah. The other big thing that I couldn't do is this is $100. I wanted to get float money, and I did not have time to go to the bank to get change. So I asked my mom if she could go for me because she goes to the bank all the time for her work, and she said she'll do it. So that's good. I just did not have the time to do it, and so I got saved. So that works out well. I was gonna do it myself today if I couldn't find another way. It's just it would have been difficult because I would have to cut time from my con prep all day today to go to find a bank somewhere, and I'm not even 100% sure they would let me take out money. I think they would let me take out money even though I'm not a client of that bank. It's just because I'm just giving you money, you just give me a different kind of currency, like a different kind of denomination. Does that make sense? But yeah. Anyway, lunch. I am just gonna have a bagel, avocado, and egg sandwich, maybe a side of pickle, and that's it. That's it for the lunch. The only thing is, the pickles I have are so big. Oh my gosh. I can't even eat one of these because it's too salty. They're good, but salty as hell. Like, look at that humongous pickle. Cut it in half. For one pickle, or 1/2 of a pickle, it's 0 calories. A full pickle is 290 milligrams of sodium. I don't really know. It's a lot. My sandwich is ready. I did not put any ketchup because I'm going to try and finish this whole pickle, and that's enough salt tart for me. I usually eat standing up on the counter instead of sitting down because it feels like I'm doing something. Anyway, I am just going to watch a vlog that Bailey uploaded. I have been watching not too many vlogs. I've only been watching It's Judy's Life. I've been following her channel for a very, very long time, since even before her first baby. So I've been really enjoying her vlogs. I've been watching Bailey's vlogs. In terms of art videos, I haven't been watching much. Very limited stuff that I've been watching. What else have I been watching on here? Yeah, so not too much. But I'll try and find something to watch. I just wanted to quickly talk about, like, my work situation. it's nothing has changed about it. It's just the last few, when I came back from Europe, my boss obviously needed me a lot more because I was away for so long and there was a lot of stuff piling up, and he asked me if I could do work 4 days a week. But by the time I got back from Europe, I was sick, and I wanted to catch up on some of the freelance jobs that I still have pending. I have 2 freelance jobs I have pending. Luckily enough, their deadlines are not too strict, so it was okay. It's just my work situation, I felt faltered a little bit. I don't like disappointing people. I obviously don't like to disappoint my boss. That's just my personality. But I told him, like, if you had to, because the 3-day thing works for me right now, especially after buying the house. My financial situation is a little bit more budgeted and more tight. So if I have to work an extra 4th day, I would need some compensation for the travel and for the amount of work I'm doing, and also the amount of potential revenue that I'm losing with my art business. Because my art business, it's okay. It's not at the point yet where I can live off of. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get to the point where I can just live off of my art, even after having bought this house. So I'm kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to say, like, I felt really insecure about my job stuff. But my boss, I'm so lucky. My bosses are so very, understanding about my situation and what my dreams are. So he's like, you know what, I need you. I always need you, but we're going to try doing the 3-day thing. It's hard for me, but I'm going to try to do the 3-day thing. So we're trying. And because I am such a baby about these things, I feel like I've disappointed him. But my boyfriend's really good, and he's just saying, Joy, it's all business. It's business. And you guys are lucky you have a good working situation together, that you can work something out together. And that's what my boss told me. I want to work something out that for both of us that can work. But again, I'm such a baby, and I'm like, I'm disappointing him and all this kind of stuff. And my boyfriend was like, Joe, you can't do that without getting something back. That's kind of like a really bad mentality. It's like the S word, like the slave mentality, because I feel like, he said that, and I'm like, you're right. So at some point, my boss and I had a conversation. I don't know if this is boring. My boss and I had a conversation. I told him, like, if you want me to work for the 4 days, I would need compensation for that extra day. And then obviously we decided to work with the 3-day thing. I had a point. So yeah, we're doing the 3-day thing. I have no work today. It is my studio day, and I am working on stuff. So, but I was at a point when I was trying to, think about options of how to talk to my boss. I was at a point where, like, I should just quit my day job. Because, one, it's a lot easier for me to manage the emotions that go along with it. Like, I'm not going to disappoint anybody else except me. Obviously, I would disappoint my boss by quitting, but I wanted to quit. But I also had that pull of, like, if I worked on my art stuff all week, I could be somewhere. And not saying that I'm not anywhere now. I could maybe do more. But I tried that. Remember, if you have been following me for a while, I tried to do freelance full-time for like a couple months, and I did not like it. I don't know if I do it, if it'll be different at this time around, because maybe I have a little bit more traffic with my art. But anyway, kind of all over the place. I just wanted to mention that, and that was one of the factors as to why I could not do any vlogging or art stuff, because I was stressed out about that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna eat and find a video. Take a bite of this weird sandwich. I still have my laundry to fold here, but I am actually not gonna use my small luggage because I'm getting brides. I'm gonna use the big luggage so I can fit more books in, even though this convention is slow now that I think about it. That's okay. Okay. Here it is. The thing is still even on it. I should cut that with scissors. This is a very nice bag. and I can fit a lot of books in here. So, I can also fit my wire cubes, but I don't know. Maybe the smaller one is a lot better because I don't know. Too bad my banner can't fit in there. I kept this box that I got on Amazon when I bought a bunch of paper for my sketchbooks. So I thought I could put my prints in here, and I think it will fit perfectly in this box. So that's good. So I can put not my prints, my what do you call these? Comics. I just need to put them in envelopes. Do I really need to put them in envelopes if I have this box? I guess we can try. That one is a bargain view. I just don't want them to get bent or... Huh? You can only fit them in one stack. I kind of want to have them up, like spines up, so I can see and just grab them when I'm selling them. But that might cause the other side to fold, like the side where the pages. So that's pretty good. I do need to stuff it more so it doesn't move around. These are my leftover enamel pins. I swear, once I run out of these, I'm going to be making an enamel pin at some point. I know I said that a while back, but I still want to get rid of all these. I have been selling them at a more discounted price just because I want to get rid of them. So, stuff right there. This, another Amazon box that I kept, is where I put a lot of my markers, pens, Post-its, and stuff like that. So, I'll clean this up.
Right. Well, we need to verify that it wasn't interference or some other... Right.
About to begin. Entering the laboratory now.
I have some.
Oh God, do I really want to hear this?
Here, take a look.
What am I seeing here?
It's the key card log. If anyone scans their key card again in the lab, it's noted here.
John Kimbler mentioned wanted white milk, so I thought I'd bring both. I figure most kids would want chocolate milk. And cookies, chocolate chip cookies. I would have been... This is a great booster. I better get cooking since if it's a pork dish but you want chicken instead, an easy swap. They have a promotion going on right now.
I actually think I'm almost done prepping, so... Oh, it's shiny. So here's a shot of the backpack, of the suitcase as it is now. Wow, I'm so spoiled with space. I actually have a lot of space left. So, I have my books. I have some Bingo Love in there because I have a ton of copies of those. I brought some of my art books, like I said. That's where all the buttons and stuff is. Prints. Originals, actually, now that I'm reminded. So these are the last few stickers I'm going to make, and then that's it. I'm not going to do any more. I have actually run out of my glossy paper. This is gloss clear. And I use the glossy paper for my Patreon packages, so I have to order that soon. The originals I'm going to sell. I'm not going to pack anymore because, again, it's a slow convention, so these are the ones that I've packed before that I have not sold. So these are going to go in here. The sun is streaming in. Here are the Patreon stickers that I have not finished doing yet. So this is okay because it's using regular standard matte, so a standard matte paper, so that's fine. But I need to print out more and then package them all up. And then this is a pile. This is going to be, I'm going to need this for the convention. That's where I'm going to write all my stock and what I sell. And then I just have a pile of stuff here, except for this tiger, of all my Europe stuff. I still have so much euros left. I made a mistake and I took out some more euros before we were going to go because we needed euros. Anyway, I was stupid. So I have like a 50 here. Look at this tiny little 5 euro. It's so pretty and so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna go to a bank and get these like exchanged back into Canadian. Like, is that enough money to do it? I might just keep them until I go to Europe again or something. I don't know. And then I have a bunch of coins, and then I kept most of my tickets from the trip, so I might incorporate them into my art journal, which I have not touched. It's all this stuff, but this is still in a pile. It's waiting to be processed. Okay, I actually am back. My boyfriend and I went to get some quick groceries, so I'm back now, and I have a banana for a snack, and I'm gonna finish up finally, and then he'll help me bring this downstairs because it's pretty sizable, that thing. I brought my banner down, and I just need help with this, but we'll do it later. It is heavy. Okay, I actually planned my outfit. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I'm gonna be wearing this tomorrow, and this thing, I haven't really worn this because I don't know, I never had the chance to. I think I'm pretty much done most of everything. I do want to paint my nails at some point, maybe. Well, I do know that I want to paint my nails. I just don't know if I'll get to it because I want to sit down and like try out some commission trials. And then, yeah, this vlog will not be out until next week, so it's good to, you'll see me prep and then you'll see me go to the convention. Finally got rid of my suitcase from Europe, so everything's out of there. I bought this lip balm in Munich. It's just like at the drugstore. I couldn't resist. I've seen the Balea brand before, but I wanted to get something from Munich. And what do I like? I like lip balm, and this one is Magical Team lip balm. So I don't know if I'm gonna unpack that yet. I also found more stuff. This one I bought in Rome. I just wanted some candies from Rome to send to patrons. So these are like jelly candies, very sweet. And then this one, you haven't seen the vlog yet, but the people who I traveled with, or my boyfriend's friends that we met up in Rome, one of the guys created like a little package of the stuff that we went to, and then he would stamp it at the end of our day. It was really cute. So I have that. This is all the stuff from Rome that I collected. So eventually I will be doing a sketchbook, or not a sketchbook, an art journal with all this stuff, but I need time. I also need time to edit the vlog itself. As you can see, I have also derobed. I'm now wearing my just regular comfy house clothes. I did a little bit of cleaning up here in the studio, even though it's still kind of cramped. I do eventually want to get to my closet and kind of clean that stuff out. It's not bad. The only messiest part is the stack of papers. I might move stuff around because it might be easier to access the papers if they were at the spot where I can actually open the closet. So a lot of stuff needs to get cleaned up. It's alright right now. I can actually sit down and work and draw and stuff. So that is what I might do after I find myself some dinner. It is now 6 p.m. So when I ate at around 2, then I have a banana. So I'm gonna see if I can scrounge up some quick dinner. I'm not too hungry, but yeah, I want something to kind of munch on. So I'm really tempted to open this lip balm. I have to put it somewhere else. Because look, like I have one over there. I have one right here. And downstairs. And I don't want to open that. I want to keep the packaging. It's from Munich. It's cool. Let me display it. Display my lip balm. There it is with my frog. I got this backup, so I'm doing a backup right now, but I am really bad at it because I don't know how to do it right. Anyway, I was going through my old videos, my old vlogs. The oldest vlog I have is from 2014, and it's not a good thing to look at, especially if man, I am so, hold on, I am so skinny. Okay, this is when I was dog sitting my my boyfriend's sister's kitty and doggy. Oh, he's so cute. Let me show you my body if I can find one. Hold on. Okay, it's coming up. Like, holy hell, I'm so skinny. Oh, Jesus. Okay. My boyfriend is making dinner right now, but holy fuck. I think I was about 100 and around that time, my lightest I was 115. I went down to 112 and then that was too much. I was 115 for a while and then I gained a lot of weight. So, man, I wish I could get back to that. I mean, I could, but I worked really hard. I was actually a lot heavier before that time. I weighed like 140 and I'm like 4'11". I lost a lot of weight and I went down to, I don't remember what my starting weight was, but I got skinny. So I worked really hard to get to that point, and I've kind of let go a little bit. So, and also because I think I'm making excuses. Like, I don't have as much time as I did. I ran every day to get to that weight. I ran every day. I also went to the gym after I ran, and that was during university, so I had more time to actually go to the gym because the gym was free and I could just like walk there after school or something like that. So, or after classes. I even remember going in between classes. So I was doing a lot of working out, and I'm not doing that anymore. So obviously I gained the weight back. But looking back at that, it's kind of crazy. I hear this all the time from people, like, I wish like they didn't appreciate it when they looked like that. I look pretty banging. Now I'm more pudgy, which is, yeah. It's funny because I was watching It's Judy's life vlog. I've been watching her for a while, like I said, and she also talked about letting go and not just being conscious of the stuff that she puts in her body. So, ay. I'm like down this rabbit hole of looking at my old vlogs from 2014. I got rid of them from my vlog, from my channel, because I was like not very good at vlogging at that time. I was taking videos of near my house, so it was like a security problem. So I just decided to get rid of them instead of leaving them up. So I got rid of a lot of them, and I was vlogging a lot when I was like outside my house, near my house. It was not good. It was not good. So yeah, I wish I could have them up, but I was stupid. Anyway, back to drawing stuff. So I have prepared some examples of commissions I will be doing. So these are just going to be very cheap watercolor and ink commissions, some pencil crayon, like this. So maybe like they're going to be $10. They won't be too much, and they will just be very quick. And there will only be one figure unless someone pays me more for two. I will probably charge like a lot more, like 20, 25, because it's more effort. So that's it. Those are my examples. I just remembered now with this I need to do some like little placards so people can see what I'm selling. Like I need one that says commissions, just so people can see that I have it. And then I have to put together the materials that I will be bringing tomorrow. I don't even know if I'll get to commissions. Maybe it'll be really busy. I doubt it. I decided to open them up because I know that this con is a lot slower. So yeah, just a few more things and then I can get to painting my nails, I think. Speaking of nails, I was also looking at new colors for my gel polish. I bought the set that I have that was the really colorful set, and I'm enjoying it very much, except for one color, which is the green. And so I have like 6 colors, and if I buy more, I'd rather buy this set than buy the individual one, which is like $10. But then I'd have so much nail polish, and like, realistically, can I even go through all those colors? I've tried all the colors in my set, but like, I'm holding off. Maybe I'll ask for it on my birthday or on Christmas or something, because that's a lot of, it's not a lot of money. It's like $30 for the set, which will be well worth it. But then like, will I go through them all? Like, no. Good morning. It is 7:15. The sound and the quality is different because I'm using my other camera. So that's going to be what's going to happen. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to be using my small camera. But anyway, so I've woken up. I got ready. I'm going to actually go downstairs and look at what I look like, because I don't have a full body mirror upstairs. I should get one. We have one downstairs in the area where the shoes are, so I'm going to look there. I feel like my outfit looks kind of silly. Let's check. Okay. That's kind of cute, actually. I felt like I looked really, really bulky. Oh, my camera's dying. I remembered I charged it out of the battery. Anyway, that's how I look. Wearing my pumpkin earrings again because it's appropriate. It's Halloween. My bag is ready. My boyfriend was actually the one who brought it downstairs because it was too heavy for me. And my banner is over there. Yeah, so this is really cool because you can reel it anywhere. I've never had that one, so like reel it in any different direction. So like that. There is an elevator at the venue, so that'll be okay. Okay, back upstairs because I have a lunch that I'm preparing. I have this lunchbox that I got. It was a while ago. I think my boyfriend got a, you know, those packages of like Dove stuff for men, and they came with a bag. That was during Christmas. So I have this. My parents are picking me up, so I have a slight suspicion that we will be dropping by Tim Hortons for coffee. They'll ask me, and I'll probably be like, yes. Okay, and then I packed this yesterday. Pretty much pineapples and some strawberries that I'm gonna try and eat. And then this one is just more fruit, really, with carrots, cucumber, some almonds, and a orange. The convention is really crazy because last year they offered a full, like, catered thing. So at some point, like, there were volunteers that went around and they were like, oh, there's pizza and food downstairs for the exhibitors and staff. So we went downstairs when I had time, and they had like Chinese food, catered Chinese food. They had pizza, they had drinks. It's such a nice convention, and also the tables are free. So it's a really nice convention. It's very homey. That's where my old place is, my old apartment is. So yeah, I was one of the first exhibitors as well. So anyway, I'm gonna pack this up. Okay, I don't know if I can put this one. Oh well, it'll be bulky, but fine. Cool, already. And this is my purse for now. My black purse actually broke. The zipper just completely is just broken, so I went to get it fixed for $10. I'll see how that looks, and then if it's fine, then I can use it for a while. But right now I'm just using this cute little jean one. It's gonna be cold. 3 degrees this morning Celsius, and then the highest it'll get to is 11 degrees. So yeah, pretty cold. That's good for me. I don't mind that. I don't want to sweat. But I am going to have breakfast because I'm going to be busy setting up and all that kind of stuff. So what am I going to have? I'm making a quick coffee. This has been used. And then I'm just going to have my favorite bagel, cream cheese, and some tomato. It's my go-to. What did I tell you? Usually struggle because it's so tall.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
You want to grab one side?
Yeah, kasi it's just flat collar.
Are these stands?
Yeah, I actually didn't plan what it's gonna look like, so I don't even know what's gonna happen. Anyway, chill out.
Ay! Inalis ka!
No, it's okay.
Baka nag-start ka mag-ano.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So
Sorry,
for each
Anna.
corner.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll just
I have to figure out what to do.
It's mostly just this. This is thicker than these plastic pieces. Yeah, it's just much better quality. But it's like,
What?
look at Nana and look at Tata.
I've been requested.
No, both of you are just taking a video.
How to start?
I mean, I don't know if that's a problem. I just go to the store. I have to go recently. I haven't been by. A few things I'm hoping. Nothing too crazy. I haven't done anything. There's the white knife. Just that one feature. The only thing I know is finishing last summer. I don't know. like.
Is there anything else you have to put up?
Yeah, my stickers and my washi tape.
Oh, maybe you should move your comics back.
Yeah. It's just I want them more accessible, like people can grab them, but I think it'll be fine. I need a spot to draw.
Get one of those like IKEA laptop things.
All set up.
But it's funny. Likewise, man. Thanks for coming. It's like a Portuguese thing working on but it's like it's still yeah, it's a little more
Mine.
Yeah. So the question is, besides Sailor Moon, name one of... Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, the day after the convention, about 8:15. Is it actually 8:15? 8:15, 8:10. Oh, I guess daylight savings time happened, and it's actually an hour ahead. My clock is at 8. I have my clock wrong. It says 8:10 on my clock, and it's 9:42. Maybe my clock is running out of batteries. Anyway, so it's day two, the day after the convention, and I just wanted to give you guys an update before I start editing the vlog footage and everything, so I can have a vlog up for at least tonight or today, right now, Sunday. Maybe Monday, I don't know. So the convention went well, as I expected it. It was slower, it was more chill. As you saw on the vlog, my parents picked me up and they even were there hanging out while I was setting up. And then I did commissions throughout the day. I did a total of 7, which was the comfortable number. I got the comfortable number for me because I just kind of I didn't take on too much, so I wasn't rushing through any of them. And then I just took one clip of a panel that I did, which was just like a sketch challenge. So there was 4 of us on the stage, and then people in the audience suggested what we would draw. The audience was mostly kids, so it was very family friendly. I drew Sailor Moon hanging out on the beach because the kids, most of the people who chose stuff were kids. The kids chose Obelisk, which is a comic character, pretty obscure, and she was like 8 or something. Obelisk, Sailor Moon, a gender bend of yourself, and Sailor Moon, a gender bend of yourself, and a really young girl was like a sunset. So I picked a sunset and Sailor Moon, and I kind of meshed those together. And then later the kids were able to get the originals off. I didn't know that. If I knew that, then I would have made it a bit more nicer because all of it is just Sharpie, so I could have brought more stuff to work with. So yeah, and then I went back to my table, and then that was it. I will give you the total of what I made throughout the day, but I need to rejig some calculations, and then I'll check back with you. But I also wanted to say thank you to somebody who came by my table who watches my vlog. A couple of people did actually, but Richard came by with a nice little gift. He gave me a card, and I read this on the car ride home. Thank you so much, Richard. But he also gave me a gift package, which is tied up in the most nice way possible, the way I like it, in a ribbon. So I wanted to open this in the vlog, so we could enjoy it together. But thank you so much, Richard, for coming by. I know when you guys come by on tables and you see me, you don't need to give me anything. It makes me feel kind of guilty. I wish I had something ready. I did give them like a free sticker that they can choose. So, oh my gosh. Yes, beach, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of my favorite pens. Maybe they noticed I was running out of them when I was drawing on my sketchbook. That is amazing. Thank you. These are pricey too. Jesus. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It's one of my favorite pens. Markers, fine liners. Oh my gosh. And the card, thank you so much. Thank you for coming by and buying my art books. I really, really appreciate it. This is amazing. Okay, so Richard, thank you. And thank you to anybody who came by my table, who watches my stuff and follows my work. If you are watching this, it really is very, very appreciated. So let me recalculate what I have in my money that I made and then update you right away, because my mom, she helped me with the float. So she gave me a bunch of $5 bills, but she miscalculated how much $5 bills she gave me. So it was mixed into my float, and I have to kind of recalculate that. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, it's a couple minutes after. I had to charge my camera a little bit, so anyway, I finally figured out how much money I made in total yesterday. So total with cash, without float, and with the, I did 2 Square transactions, I made $420 yesterday. So not a bad, not bad for having been able to, you know, get a ride. The table was free, and the prep I did was just a full 1 day, which was Friday, so not so bad. I did run out of certain materials that I need for Patreon, like I ran out of my glossy paper, so I have to order that today, but pretty good. Again, I made $420 yesterday at the convention, so all that is going to go into my art money account so I can buy more sticker paper. That's good. Okay, so I have all the bills out here. I'm going to put them back, and I have to put them into the bank. So I always struggle trying to get the coins into my account because they're coins. I've only been depositing them through ATMs, but for coins I think I should collect them and maybe go to a teller. But yeah, so the coins are a bit more of a struggle. But that is the thing. I have also just finished, while my camera was charging, I also finished uploading, editing a Patreon exclusive vlog. So that's going to be up today. And I think this con vlog, you're watching it now, will be up on Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm going to be working on Patreon today and some freelance stuff. I wanted to say, if you are a Patreon, this package round will be a bit late because I just came back from, I didn't just come back, but I came back recently from Europe, and I'm trying very hard to catch up. So just thank you so much for your patience. They will be out soon, so it's just taking a little bit longer just because of how my schedule has turned out. So just wanted to mention that in the vlog too.